Today, when I was playing Grow a Garden, I saw the most massive bamboo ever. I could not even fit it on my screen. I just knew I had to steal it. I carefully wandered over to their garden, making sure they could not see me. Then, I stole the bamboo. I held up the majestic beanstalk and used all of my camera's might to get a glimpse of it. Then, I went to see how much it was worth. It was only 83,000 shekels. That, my friend, is a huge scam. Subscribe and comment, and I will give this bamboo away. I tried the milkman class in Dead Rails. I loaded into my game with my partner and picked up the glorious milk, something that my dad had never brought back. I then sold the gold, bought ammo and coal, and left, making sure not to leave my partner behind, just like my dad did to me. We stopped at a few burning houses along the way, but we soon reached the first town. Here we milked up, with my partner telling, "Milk, give me strength." Weird, but okay. Using the super speed of milk, I got the holy water and eviscerated the zombies. Then me and my partner looted the bank and left. At the next outpost, we bought everything we would need, with my partner kindly buying a rifle for me. Immediately after leaving the outpost, we saw the lab. When we got inside, my partner vigorously stared down Nikola Tesla's head. When I did it too, he said something scary.
Like and subscribe, or Tung 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 Sahur will find you.
That sounds pretty scary, so you guys should definitely like and subscribe. Anyways, we easily beat the lab with me picking up the electrocutioner. We then left, and soon reached the next town. After looting the bank, we decided to make a scary train that would strike fear in zombies across Dead Rails. I went into town to get zombie corpses, and unlike my dad, I came back. After finishing up our killer train, we encountered a problem. The train was way too heavy. Because of this, it would not move, leading us to be essentially soft-locked rather than destroy our beautiful train. We did manage to travel a little bit, eventually finding Sterling. Here, my partner told me that he was going to get the milk, and just like my dad, he never came back. I then died of heartbreak. Subscribe so that my dad and Duo will come back with the milk. I found the biggest moon mango in Grow a Garden. Today, when I was playing Grow a Garden, I came across a massive frozen moon mango. I knew I had to steal it. I crept towards the plant, and after taking some time to find the right angle, I stole the fruit. I went to see how much it was worth and was shocked to find that it was only 12 million. That's chump change. I knew that I had to steal more, and I went back for a huge moon melon that was also void-touched. After stealing it, I went back to see its value and was pleased to find that it was almost 80 million. That's a lot for a broke boy like me. Anyways, I will be giving away all the fruits I have stolen at 10,000 subscribers. Do you think we can get there on this short? Today was the day I was going to beat Dead Rails solo. I was confident that I was going to win. I created my party and hopped into a game. I opened my Game Pass, hoping that I could use Pay to Win. I bought ammo and coal, hoping to do a speed run. I hopped onto my train, getting ready for the journey ahead. I came upon a sheriff's house and got out to loot it. I executed the zombies guarding the house. I may have even crashed out a little and threw one to Kingdom Come, but we don't have to talk about that. When I went into the house, I found a rifle and a ton of random ammo and picked it all up. I got on my train and almost left the game until I remembered that everyone watching would subscribe and like the video. This kept me going, and I soon reached the town. I got out and started marching on the town, hoping that I could survive its evil and gain some of its tempting rewards. As I approached, however, I was mobbed and had to run for my life. I managed to fight all the zombies off, at the expense of almost all my health. I grabbed the bank code and made a mad dash for the town. This was not successful, as I ended up dying to a lowly zombie. Please help me in Dead Rails. Today, when I went to equip a class in Dead Rails, something interesting happened. The whole Taylor was loading. Because of this, I decided to play without a class in Dead Rails. I loaded in, sold the gold, bought ammo and coal, and left the first outpost. I almost immediately came across an outlaw camp, and after some sweaty dodging, I got a shotgun. I then immediately saw a ton more outlaws and managed to kill them. I then piled up all of their bodies when they said something scary.
Subscribe and like the video or your Roblox avatar, and you will step on a Lego brick.
That sounds insanely painful, so you guys should definitely do what they say. Anyways, I then came upon the first town. I was almost instantly killed and I had to run for my life, but eventually I got the loot from the church and one of the banks. The problem was I did not do any extra damage, and because of this I ran out of bullets. This led to my downfall, as while trying to use a Molotov to kill the zombies I burned to death. Subscribe so that the tailor will load for you. I tried the high roller class in Dead Rails. I thought that with more money I would finally beat the game, but I should have known that more money means more problems. I opened my game passes and went to sell the gold, which put me at $90 instead of $70. I used this extra money to buy 2 ammo and 3 coal, which I hoped would be enough to get to and beat the first town. I started up my train and rocketed to the first town. When I arrived, I shredded through the zombies and got the bank code. The bank's loot was good, but nothing special. After grabbing the loot from the church, I left the town and went straight to the outpost. Here I sold everything and managed to buy a rifle. I even found a unicorn and killed it. But then the biggest threat to my run appeared, a lightning storm. Since I am a high roller, I am 10 times more likely to be struck by lightning. Luckily, I had found a lightning rod at a previous town and I was safe. Then the unicorn said something.
Like and subscribe or Tung 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 Sahur will find you.
That sounds pretty scary, so you guys should definitely like and subscribe. Anyways, I hopped on my train and rode on, only stopping at the next outpost. Then I saw it, Fort Constitution. I thought that it would be an easy win. Oh, how I was wrong. I cleared through the first waves easily, but when the cavalry arrived, I was no match and was wiped out. Like and subscribe to be better at the game than me. Werewolf is the best class in Dead Rails. You might be saying this is not true because it only works at night. Well, let me tell you something that will blow your mind. Werewolf's damage buff works during the day and the night. Yup. There is a glitch which makes Werewolf do about 190% damage during the day. Sadly, you don't keep the speed buff, but the damage makes up for it in a big way. This is a big help because in the newest update, the game got way harder with the introduction of less damage on shots fired from farther away and the decrease of damage overall. All of this, combined with speed boost during night, makes Werewolf by far the best class in Dead Rails. Like and subscribe for more helpful videos like this. I tried Vampire class and failed miserably. I thought that with the speed buff and crazy melee damage, it would be an easy win. I mean, on my best class video, so many of you guys commented Vampire, so I thought I would try it out. I should not have done that. I opened my amazing game passes and picked up my legendary class item, the Vampire Knife. I had heard the stories and seen the videos and I thought I was about to shred. I was wrong. I sold the gold and made my first mistake. I bought 3 ammo magazines instead of 2. I was too used to the extra money of high roller and survivalist and had made a big mistake because of it. Due to my blunder, I could only buy 1 coal. I hoped that there would be a burning house on the way to the town to get more fuel. Little did I know I would not get that far. Then I made my final mistake. I saw a huge group of outlaws and thought that with my Mauser and Vampire Knife I could not lose. Well, I lost. I pulled out my knife and tried desperately to kill the outlaws. In the end, it was too late and I was obliterated. Like, subscribe, and comment your username to get featured in my next video. I tried the Cowboy class in Dead Rails. Little did I know that this class would be my way to my first win. I loaded into my game and got ready to use a little trick I picked up. Once I joined, I picked up my game passes, not that they would matter, and my glorious class items. I then picked up all my ammo and grabbed my horse. Using an ancient trick I learned from Nikola Tesla himself, I made my horse fly. To find out how I did this, watch to the end. Me and my horse had it all. We saw massive and tiny towns and taunted the zombies as they spawned around us. But then, my horse said something scary.
Subscribe or Tung 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 Sahur will find you.
That sounds pretty scary, so you guys should definitely subscribe. Eventually, me and my horse came upon the final outpost. I used another masterful technique to spin my way down to the ground, and I pulled the lever. From then on, it was easy to win the game. Sadly, my horse did not make it, but I am sure he would have loved to see me win. But as the victory screen flashed, I realized something. The real victory was the friend I made along the way. RIP my horse. Subscribe, like, and comment W first win in horse, and I will drop all my ancient techniques in a video. I found the biggest dragon fruit ever in Grow a Garden. The only problem? It was not mine. But I needed this fruit, so I crept toward it, jumped on it, and after a while of fumbling around, I finally got the steal menu. This was my chance, and before the person left, I grabbed the fruit. After stealing it, I realized that it was almost 200 kilograms. That's insane. So I went to sell it, and I was expecting a lot. I even made sure to steal a fruit with mutations since you guys told me that is what makes things expensive. It actually was only 13 million, which was still a lot for a broke boy like me. Subscribe and I will give this fruit away. How to do the vampire glitch in Dead Rails. First, make a private server for free and join it with you and your partner. Then, load into a game and leave when you get this loading screen. From here, join your private server again and rejoin the game. When you join back, you should be dead. Have your partner revive you and boom, you don't take sun damage. Full disclosure, you do not get any game passes, class items, or a shovel when doing this glitch. Like and subscribe for helpful videos like this. And that's how to do the easiest flying glitch with Cowboy in Dead Rails. First, load into the game, pick up your class items and tame your horse. Then position your horse like this and grab it. Then sit down in the train while still holding on to the horse. Then hop on the horse, click escape, and then resume, and then pull out your revolver. From there, shoot your horse once and continue to hold down on the screen or your mouse. Put away your revolver while still holding on and boom, you have a fly glitch. Make sure not to let go and keep flying along the train tracks until you reach the final outpost. From here, drop down from your horse and pull the lever. Then, drop into this crevice here and wait. And that's